Man, you know who it is. Game-god-goldie, the one and only. I got a special edition with a legend, right? My dog, Sam.
Sam, what's up,
Hey,
my brother?
appreciate you coming through. Listen, this dude done mentored me, gave me a whole lot of game. He's on another level. We always talk about what it takes to get to that next level. Well, this is a man who is at that next level. I'm going to give you an introduction, right? So we just going to go into your background, right?
Yeah, man. What's up? My name's Sam Bratumaitavuki. Born in New Zealand. I'm from the Southern Hemisphere, man. And I grew up in Australia. Some of you guys might know about Samoans and Tongans and Pacific Islanders in general. And yeah, man, just like come from a poor area as well, man. Started from nothing, no handouts, nothing, like whole working class family, you know what I mean? And just since I was young, bro, I just always been about the money. Like, bro, just like, you know, it was like four of us in one room, right? Bunk beds. And ever since I was young, man, I just always been focused on money. I love money. And yeah, man, I just been on the grind. I used to run nightclubs. I used to run music events in Australia. I used to bring artists in, you know, like I had a little hack, right? I'll go to regionals in Australia. I wouldn't go to the big cities.
Yeah.
So instead of going to like you know, LA, New York and that, or Miami, I'll go to like, I don't even know, man, like a smaller place, you know, like we call them regionals.
Yeah.
And in Australia, people don't know that 1/3 of the population is actually in regionals. So the reason why I stayed out of the big cities is because, like, you know, they get Beyonce, they get Taylor Swift, they get the big acts, you know. But you could take an artist like man, this is going back, but you know, like someone like Ja Rule, right? And he's got an hour worth of hits, right? But he's only charging 15 grand right now. You know what I mean? So if you take him to a regional, bro, you're like, there's no competition.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what's on. It doesn't matter even if they don't like hip hop music or whatever. They're coming to that event because there's nothing bigger that night.
Yeah.
So I'll run the night, then I'll do the after party, and you know, like my little hack, man, I would only book the DJ for the after party.
Yeah.
Pay him like 300, 400, 500. Because I knew that the big artist will come through. Like, he's not gonna sit in this hotel room, and no one's gonna pay his fee. So I'll get him to come through to the after party. I'll book the DJ, and then for sure the artist is coming. You know, you get the bottles out.
Man, see, what y'all don't understand, this is real game. I say it all the time. Somebody with game can see value in something that most people don't, and that's actually better. When you can see value in something that's not obvious to everybody else. So it's going to be a whole hell of a lot of game. So let's give them your background, right? Because when you start speaking, I want them to listen, right? Yeah. You're on a level past most people. Like, we talk about the 1%, we talking with you 0.001%.
Yeah.
So we just going to start out with the first company you were with. How much money did you make from that?
You talking about, so man, after that, I switched up. I had the biggest Facebook page in the world back in 2014. So I'd post a meme and get like 1 million likes. So, you know, coming from that hustle background of getting people to an event, a nightclub, and then getting this big online following, I'm like, damn, how do I monetize this? You know, like I was doing drop shipping back in 2014 I was doing all these different type of things, man. I had like I had all these different websites that had like clickbait articles and everything. I was monetizing it through AdSense, Google, and all that. And then I stumbled upon the mobile gaming industry back in 2015.
Yeah, speak on that.
And you know, I launched the game. I launched a mobile games publishing company, which for people that, you know, you guys might know about music, right? So it's kind of like a record label. Yeah. Running a record label. And I launched it, man. I got over 250 million downloads, made over 100 mil.
250,000 or million
downloads back in 2015. You know, I've been in crypto and all that since back then. So I was just diversifying, and yeah, man, just been on the grind, bro. Like ever since, you know, I came out to Dubai straight away because. So
tell them, how much did you make on that gaming industry?
Like over 100 mil.
Over 100 million.
Yeah, 100 million
in your 20s.
Yeah. Like mid to late 20s, you know. And it was just from seeing the opportunity, you know what I mean? Seeing the play. And that's why I tell everyone, man, building your brand is so important. You know, like all these people, like they don't want to build their personal brand. And look, you don't need to be super viral. See, for me, I don't have that much following, but it's who's following. You know what I mean? I got a lot of top dogs following. So if my specialty is marketing and doing like global campaigns, you know what I mean? I've done it multiple times, going like globally viral.
Yeah.
And man, that's the big thing, you know, like a lot of people, they just think about monetizing in their area, their city, or their state, or even their country. But to make the big money, man, you got to go global.
Hey, that's one thing about you, man. You think bigger every time I get around you. What you told me one time, you said, man, I'm not even getting out of bed for $1 million opportunity. If it's not 10 million or better, I'm not getting out of bed. Shit like that motivate me to think bigger. He thinks big. You know, I talk about it all the time. One of my favorite books is The Magic of Thinking Big. Every time I get around him, he think it's so big, it make you have to think bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, I look at it like this, right? You see a lion, right? He's not expending all his energy chasing a rabbit or chasing a hare, you know what I mean? He's looking for he's biding his time. He's chilling. When he sees that big wildebeest, the injured wildebeest, he goes in for the kill.
Damn.
And he feeds his whole family for a week, you know?
Hey, that's some game, right? I say it all the time. You don't find ducks and teach them to fly. You find eagles and teach them to fly in formation.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So it's just like that, man. You know, just thinking globally, thinking big, and that's always been my thing, man. Just always what's next. I don't care about what I did in the past, you know? Like that's back then, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you always see the interviews and all that from the OGs, and they talk about back in the golden days, and I'm like,
yeah,
no one respects them, man. Nah. You know, like you might get a little bit of game, but actually, if you're not killing it right now, then no one's really gonna take you serious.
You don't know what's working today.
No one's really gonna take you serious, you know? So like, and that's why I always like, I play the long game, you know? Like I play the long game, and, yeah, like I come from a hood area where people is always getting that fast money.
Came from the bottom. We're not talking to somebody who always had it. He came from the bottom, probably less than most people in the United States, because you was in Australia.
Yeah, in Australia, right? Man. So like even then, even the mentality is different. You know what I mean? Because like if you're living in America, you're getting paid in USD. You know what I mean? Like you see money there, but where I'm from, man, you don't really see too many people with money, man. So, you know, all the people that I used to get game from, and that was like, Master P interviews, you know, Jay-Z interviews and all stuff like that, man. Even switching it up to like Warren Buffett and, you know, Steve Jobs and yeah, man, like.
Man, so let's go into this, because I'm going to tell y'all like this. I know this man. He's super humble. I pop you harder than him, and I ain't got a quarter of what he got, right? So let's just go into the drip check right now.
Drip
just what you got on.
All right, man. So let's count it up, man. Like this ring right here is like 7 carat, GIA certified. This is like.
Let's stop right there, because a lot of people don't even know the difference. The difference between a regular chip diamond that you get from anywhere and a GIA certified diamond.
Yeah. GIA certified is the Gemology Institute of America. So they certify the stones and all that. You know what I mean? So if you have the certificate for that, it can kind of be seen as like an investment in a way, right? So instead of having just money in the bank and just sitting there, you might as well put it on, you know, might as well wear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wearable investments. Because, you know, like I said, man, first impressions count, right?
Right.
So that's what it's all about. So yeah, man, this right here is 7 carat.
That's crazy as hell. Yeah, a 7 carat heart-shaped diamond.
Yeah, man, this is like bigger than,
and these are emeralds on the side, right?
Yeah, these are all emerald cuts, you know, and, like, let me zoom in on that. You see what I mean? So that's like 7 carat right there. This is like 200,000.
Just for the diamond.
Yeah, just for the diamond. This one here is like 100,000 because I got like a 4.5 carat GIA certified stone.
You got to show them that.
Right in the middle. You know what I mean? I got some Van Cleef. I got another 5.5 carat right there. That's like 200,000. The Bubba Watson's 300, 350.
300,000 for the Richard.
Yeah, right now it's 300, 350. I got the custom Fendi ostrich bag. You know, this is made to order.
Go into that. You go into all the biggest fashion shows. You be front row. They invite you, man. You done took me to a dinner. What we at, Burberry?
Yeah, Burberry.
We had a feast. Yeah. They had your face on a cake while you were watching the waters. Yeah, listen, I've never seen nothing like that before. How much you got to spend at a place like that for them to treat you like that?
Oh, man, look, you got to be a big spender, you know what I mean? But it's not just always about what you spend. It's about like what you bring for the brand as well, you know? And it's about building relationships.
Yeah.
So like, I tell people, if you be strategic with a brand, right? Because a lot of people, they go and spend all this money at all these different brands. But if you go and focus on the one brand, build your relationship with the manager and all that, then you start spending with them, Show them that you're interested in the brand, show them that you want to learn, and then they start inviting you to all these different events, right? And then from there, you're just networking with all these different people. Like when I go to the fashion shows in Milan or Paris, like the type of people are there, man, you might meet I meet dudes that like have like ownership of like NBA teams and they're like Chinese billionaires. And then because I dress how I dress, they put me in the front row.
Man, listen, so this is what I want to say. For all you broke motherfuckers always talking about, rich people don't wear designer. You just heard what he said.
Yeah.
He is actually wealthy. He ain't top 1%. He's 0.001% of wealth.
Yeah.
He goes to fashion shows and makes connections. He wears designer. He got it. Well, let's continue to drip tech.
Yeah.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves right now.
This chain right here, is like 250. It's 250. This chain here is 350. And it's got like, again, you see the love hearts is my thing, right?
You told me about that.
So that's like 350 right there. The earrings is like 60,000 each. Then I got the implants and the teeth. Man, it's just a whole lot of money right here.
How much are the carats on the earrings?
These are 3.5 each.
3.5.
Yeah, I got bigger ones, but I just like to wear the love hearts.
Yeah, and then you got the Van Cleef earrings too.
Yeah, I got the Van Cleef. I got the Van Cleef up
Man,
here.
this ain't that what you get at the mall, Van Cleef. This the real. Matter of fact, let me ask you about that.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you see all these people wearing the Van Cleef they got for $200-$300? Can you tell the difference?
Look, man. It's very easy to tell, right? And I tell people like, don't fake it people say fake it till you make it, but the truth is, the people that you really want to impress and the people that you want to network and be around to make a bigger bag, right? They see through that shit. So you're just looking like fake as hell. So you're only impressing the people below you that don't have any clue. So, who are you really networking or flexing to? You know what I mean? So I say like, man, just save your money and go buy the real deal. You want to get that store credit and that purchase history up from an actual reputable brand, because like I said, you're going to all these different events, and even it keeps its value, right? Because people don't understand these designer brands, especially like Van Cleef, they put their prices up every single year. It's like Birkin bags, right? Yeah. The Birkin bags go up in value. They change the prices every year. So
even the Cartier,
they always put their prices up. So even if you spend $100,000 today, in 4 years, what you spend 100,000 on probably costs 130. So you know that you can even at least just sell it for at least what you pay for it, right? And then it's up to you to make up the difference with your hustles and everything. You know what I mean? Like from wearing it.
Yeah. You see that? Listen, when I talk about game, right, we talk about game on different levels, but game is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He's giving us a level of game that you don't get. You don't get to see people on this level who has this type of money giving you actual game. Most people on your level, they hide out. They don't really talk to the most. Yeah. So what you getting right here is an exclusive. We really finna give you the game to change your life.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I say, bro, like, it's each one teach one, right?
Yeah.
I say like, teach the next generation early while we learn late. You know what I mean? Like, what no one taught us, because at the end of the day, like, you don't want you to be the only one up and all your boys is down, right? You want to all be sharing in the knowledge, sharing in all the information. How do you think all the Jewish people, they always at the top, right?
Yeah.
It's because they share the information. They promote from within, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that, man, with you and your boys. Like, you don't want to be the only one making money. You want all your crew to make money. You want all your boys to make money, because then if you come down a little bit and you're the only one up, then you can't really get back up. But if you come down a little bit and all your boys is up here, it's very easy for them to bring you back up, you know? So
let's talk to most of my viewers right now. They look at you, they seeing like, man, this is a dream. I could probably never get like that. Yeah. What is something you would give your 19, 20-year-old self? What would you tell yourself?
I would say stay focused, man. Like get your ass in the gym, stay training. First impressions is everything. So if your body's not on point, and it teaches you about discipline and everything, right? Staying in the gym teaches you discipline. It teaches you about sacrifice, and it teaches you all the things. Now you just need to transfer those skills into the business world, into the money-making world. And, yeah, man, that's why I say just stay focused, man.
Well, let me ask you about this, because I tell people all the time, right? You got to start with the gym, right? Because it builds your discipline, your consistency, your mindset. And if you don't have that, if you can't stay consistent in the gym for 90 days, how you think you're going to be consistent in the business where so many outside influences in the gym? It's just you in the gym.
Exactly.
With a business, it's you, the business, employees, customers. If you can't stay consistent every single day in the gym, you'll never be able to have a business.
But to be honest with you, like, I don't even respect anyone that's like fat. You know what I mean? Like, because it shows me that if you don't care about yourself, why should I care about you? You know what I mean? So
Oh, that's some listen, that's some heavy game right now. See, I could say it, but when he said it's something different.
Yeah, man. So like I said, like,
and they don't know because you got the fur coat on. This man is like what 6% body fat, something like that.
I think like 9 or 10.
All right, well, you know they don't think it's 6.
Yeah, 6% is like competition.
But he's on point year round. He travels all. Yeah. He lives the lifestyle that we dream about. The light. Every time I ask, what you doing? Whatever I feel like. Yeah. He traveling to the most exotic places. With you got what is it? The women in the shows, what are they?
The pageant queens and all that.
He has pageant winning women, right? Yeah. That's a whole different level. We think we got some bad bras, but you got a pageant winning broad. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. So whatever he's saying right now, you got to listen because it's not a regular person telling you. Don't never take advice from somebody you don't want to be in the same position as. And this dude, man, I want to be in his position, so I listen to everything he say.
No, I appreciate that, man.
No, that's for sure.
Even you, man, you motivate me because, like, bro, you're on the grind and everything, and you're doing your thing, and bro, you're like, I love it, man. You know, I love people.
Listen, every time I get around him, man, I just soak it up. The littlest thing he say, he don't even realize. I go home and I implement it every time I get with him. You know what you told me last time I was with you? You were talking about network. I was telling you, I was like, man, how do I get to where you at? You said it was a network. Even when you were younger, when you put together the gaming company and things, it was you had different groups of a bunch of different people. Exactly. You network with a lot of people. Exactly. So I went back home and I said, you know what? I got to open myself up. I got to, because a lot of people from the streets, we got an anti-social mentality. I used to be like, oh, I don't fuck with niggas, I don't fuck. But soon as I started talking to him, I changed my life. I've been in Miami not that long after I met him, started networking, being open with everybody, and it done took me to a whole nother level.
Yeah, man. Like I got friends that's like BMX professionals or like just some real eclectic group of like network, right? Because I know that if their fan base sees me, they're gonna be thinking twice, like, who's this guy? You know what I mean? So I didn't just kick it with the people that I grew up with, you know what I mean? Like, I always try to network with different groups of people.
So I just want to harp on this one more time, right? Because everybody talks about wearing designer. Oh, you wearing that big old chain? You should have bought a house. Yeah. What do you think about that? Because this is from my perspective is I got a gold Rolls Royce, right? When I go places, they treat me different. Yep. You know, I have jewelry on. You know, they say, oh, people don't respect it. But guess what? People give me opportunities. They want to talk to me. They think I'm important because of it. What do you think about that?
Look, man, I say, like, if it's you, then do it. You know what I mean? Like, for me, there's nothing worse than if you don't feel comfortable rocking it and you're rocking it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So do you, but do it 100%. Yeah. Do it 110%. And for me, like, I love the drip. I love fashion. I'm into all the, like, you know, getting the one-of-ones, like the custom made direct from Fendi Milan, you know, like, with the removable, belts and all that. And, you know, like my closet's like a pet cemetery, you know, like with all the different, different animals. You know what I mean? Like, I got mink, I got alligator, I got, caiman, I got ostrich, snakes. So, you know, I love all that stuff, man.
Yeah. Before we move on to the women in the game, which I know they're going to love your perspective on it. Tell me about some of the stuff in your house. When I went there, man, I was amazed. You got the furniture, you got the sculptures of designer.
Yeah. Okay. So like even in my house, right? I always just rock the best of the best, you know, like the furniture is like Menotti and all that. And for people that know about furniture and that's like the Louis Vuitton of furniture. You know what I mean? So like everything is first class, man. Everything is like at a high level. And, you know, like I stay patient. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, man. Like I literally didn't buy my first Lamborghini until I had 10 mil in the bank, at least 10 mil in the bank, you know, because I'm like, I grew up seeing all these like sports people that went bankrupt or lost all their money. You know what I mean? It's because when the money stopped coming in, they didn't know what to do. Yeah. So, I just had that fear always. So I just keep stacking it up. And I said, okay, I can do this for life now. And that's when I started flexing.
How do you feel about what makes you feel good? Like when you buy nice things and you look nice and you wearing a designer and you wearing a Richard Mille, do it make you feel better and does it make you produce and act better when you outside?
Look, man, like you wear all this, you know, like for me, I get a Richard Mille when I accomplish something. Yeah. You know, I do a big purchase when I accomplish something. I can go back to say, I made 5 mil and I got that. Yeah. I made 10 mil and I got that. You know, I did this year and I got that.
So I'm not just milestones.
It's milestones, man. You know, like, we're business people, right? And but it's still the same as like in the sports world, right? Yeah. When you win the championship, what do you get? You get the ring and you get the trophy. So it's the same for people in the business world. when you get a big play, when you get a big business thing, what do, man? You got to get the trophy.
Yeah, got to get all these is trophies, hood trophies. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so for the person right now, he ain't got no money. He's working a regular job. What should he do first? Should he change his mindset, change his habits, go to the gym? What should be the first thing he does?
Man, like I said, like if you're going to go to the gym, right, there's a strategic way that you do it.
Yeah.
Like stay focused, spend 3 months, 6 months getting your body on point, and then sign up to the best gym. Where's all the rich people going?
Game, right?
Where is all the rich people going?
Man, you giving them too much right now. That's some high level game. I've been knowing about that. But tell them, go ahead.
Man. So like, for example, right? You get your body on point and then you go crazy in the gym. You go to the best gym. Go where all the business, like whatever you want to do, figure out where they're training, right?
Yeah.
Figure out where they're training. And then they're going to see you every day. You don't need to go up and be like, you know, like a groupie, like trying to like do a deal straight away. That's the wrong move to make.
Hey, we need to pinpoint that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't be groupie and like start freestyling in someone's air, spitting in the air and all that. You know what I mean? Like, or trying to tell them you got to play and you need some investment. Trust me. Just go crazy in the gym every single day, and they're gonna see, man, this guy's dedicated. This guy's on the grind. This guy's on the hustle.
What you're saying is, people on your level, that's what they respect when they look at individuals.
Bro, I got I got one boy right now. He's a personal trainer, right? And I just see he's got the hustle. He's got the ambition. He doesn't have the money right now, but I see he's got the potential.
Damn.
And I see that because of the way he trains, the way he's motivated, the way he's doing his content and everything. And naturally, I'm attracted to that, right? So I'm attracted to that because, like, I love to give the game. I don't want to just be, like, sitting here in the corner, like, I don't know, like, nervous to give the game or, like, insecure to give the knowledge out to the next man. Nah, man, I want to give it to you, but I got to make sure that you're listening. Because, you know, there's some people that, when you spit all this big money talk, some people think you're really flexing on them.
Yeah.
But it's not. You're just, like, trying to motivate them, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, it's always about giving the message, but to the right person.
Man, that's some heavy game right there. Somebody on the next level, they respect character and they respect the hustle, the discipline. That's what they gonna see in you and want to give you the game.
Even you, man, like when I first met you, I'm like, damn, bro, like you down to earth and like, you know what I mean? Like you said, like you took the knowledge that I was.
Oh man, I did. I wasn't playing. I was serious. Everything you told me, I was writing in my notes. Like, man, I got to get here.
Yeah, I saw that. Wait, that was the first time we met, right? Yeah. No, I saw that, man, and you know, like even for me, I get, bro. It doesn't matter what level someone's at, right? The next man can always motivate. Even someone at the top, you can always get motivated by someone because sometimes we get too chill. We get complacent sometimes. Yeah. So it's always good to have that young energy, that hustler energy. Even around successful people, you know, like,
hey man, and it's crazy. You gonna see and hear the level that he's at and think we only a couple years apart, you know. But when you're on such a high level, man, it make you feel like somebody older, but you're not. Yeah. You told me the other day you're younger. It's not because you look old. It's because you done accomplished so much. I'm like, he got to be older, which that's why I say you live in a dream. Yeah. You live in a dream or a young nigga, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but no, like I hang around, bro. Like I even hang around like third, fourth generation, like billionaires, you know. So. Even for me now, I see where the next step is. You know what I mean?
You were telling me that at dinner the other day, like one of your neighbors is a billionaire, right?
Yeah, like one of my neighbors is like the richest people from one European country.
And what's those conversations like?
Bro, he just came out and he showed me his RM. You know, this one's $300,000, but he had like a $4 million RM. You know, and he's older, so you know, there's always someone that can give you the Google Maps. You know what I mean? Like you don't just. And I always tell people. You don't just go in a car and start driving, right? You always know where the destination is. Yeah. But with a lot of people in life, they're just driving around. They don't even know where the destination is. Yeah. So it's once you understand where the destination is and where you lock in on the destination, then all you need to do is get there.
I tell people all the time, a smart man learns from his mistakes. A smarter man learns from other people's mistakes so he don't got to make it because mistakes could be fatal or it could take you 10 years. Exactly. Getting mentors, I know you do mentorship. Yeah. Getting a mentor like you would be able to fast track them past anything they can figure out on their own.
Look, man, especially someone like yourself, right? You have people that's coming up. You probably went through all the mistakes that they will encounter if they never hit you up. So spending $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 on a mentor, man, like you go to university, right? How much you pay?
Yeah, I said,
you know what I mean? And these people, like the teachers that are teaching you, they ain't even got money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
teaching the wrong thing. I'll be honest too. Just to think when I get around you, to you probably don't even realize it, but the things you say and the way you think is just so matter of fact. It makes me feel like I got to go back home and cut every broad off, cut every dude off. Cause to think where you are, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get there speaking to these people. You just make me think bigger, which make me start to see different opportunities. I was thinking small, but those same opportunities would have took me so much time and energy. If I'd have just thought on the level that you do, when I get around you, I'll be like, I'll be there that fast. So just getting around it, I feel like does something to you.
Yeah. And that's why, like, if you're from a small town or if you're from like
I say that shit all the time. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
I say it all the time. Move from there.
Yeah, you gotta move, man. You gotta move. Like, it wasn't until I came to Dubai, like I always say, right? I run 10 kilometers every day, which is like 6 miles. And I'm running along the Palm and I see the big yacht, right? I see the dude with the big yacht, like the $100-200 million yacht. And you can Google these things. If you see a big yacht, you can Google the name of the yacht and it tells you how much it is, who owns it and everything. And then, you know, like, I'm running and I see the helicopter come down, pick the guy up, just to take him to the shore, you know what I mean? And then it's like, but if I was staying just back in Australia with the money that I got, I'll be the big fish in a little pond, you know what I mean? It's like, what really food's there, you know what I mean? Just little guppies and plankton, you know what I mean? I'm trying to swim with the whale sharks and, you know, the big manta rays and all that, man.
Hey, listen, hey, this is high level game. Y'all don't understand right now. I done brought you a treat. You will never in your life be able to speak to a man like that. You don't know people like this. You don't know. So I say it all the time, like the information that these people get are wrong because they're thinking about people who aren't really successful. They were successful in their eyes, but they've never met somebody who's actually successful. $100 million plus individual, 0.001%. It's a different information that you're going to say than somebody who got a couple $1 million going to say because they still trying to keep everything they got. You're thinking bigger. So y'all better appreciate this game. Now let's get into some different information, some game god type information, right? Because, man, this man a player, man. I ain't gonna say too much on here. I don't know who's watching, but this man is a big time player right here. You know, he got the biggest women, the best women, the fashion models, all of that, right? I got some questions that I've never asked you before that I want to ask you, right?
Oh, damn.
So I know, like, in every level, you know, you deal with things from women. On the level that you on, do you still deal with the same problems regular people deal with when it comes to women? Like when it comes to are women after your money? Is that even something you care about? Or do you have so much money it don't even matter?
Nah, look, man, I say when people say like, how do you tell if she's a gold digger, right? And I'm like, it's very easy to ascertain because at the end of the day, right, the characteristics of making money is what the girls are attracted to. It's not just the money.
No, that's for sure.
It's the characteristics of how you got the money. It's by having discipline. It's by being a boss. It's by being, you know, like all of these different things is what leads you to the money.
That's for sure.
So if you just won the lotto or something and then you out of shape and all that, look, man, it's very easy to tell, right? If you're a big fat dude walking along and I see it, man. I look out the window on the Palm, right?
Yeah.
And I see a big whale and he's walking with like a 20-year-old, blonde Russian. You know for a fact that she just wasn't for the money.
See that in Miami all the time.
Yeah, man. So like, it's very easy to ascertain, bro. Like if a girl's like, look, man, take me here, take me there, bro. I don't waste my time, man. Like I'm like, what are you bringing to the table for? How are you gonna make us a bigger bag? Yeah. What are you bringing to the table to?
So even on your level, see, I told you you're a player. Even on your level, it's like, no, what are you bringing to the table,
bro? Come on.
And I understand, like. Well, tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just assuming, like, you deal with these pageant winners, right? Yeah. I feel like that brings something to the table for you because it gives you puts you in a room in different places.
Yeah, I look at it like this, right? If I'm walking by myself and I'm going to like, okay, for example, I'm going to Milan and I'm at the fashion show and I'm around all these high level people and I'm just coming in by myself. Man, they might look at me like, this guy's a big ghetto or this guy looks a bit threatening or intimidating. Yeah. But if you're walking in there with like a fashion model, and you know, they're like, it breaks the ice and it makes it more neutralizing. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So like, hey, that's some game right there. Yeah. See, everything you do is strategic. Everything strategic. For the woman that you pick.
Look, man, for me, a girl is just a liability, right? Yeah. I don't look at a girl as like, oh, she an asset or this, that, and the third. Because at the end of the day, a girl's either costing you money or time, right? Yeah. So I just look at her straight. Is her genetics good? Is she following the rules and the orders? Because by the end of the day, man, like to get to where I got and to get to where you got, you had to go through some shit, right? You had to go through a lot of shit. you had to go out in the jungle, you had to go out and hunt, right? So what really are you gonna learn from a girl? You know what I mean? So what really
Ain't
gonna learn from
nothing.
a girl, man, that especially like these pretty girls, right? They get everything for free.
Yeah.
They get everything for free. Like you see out in Dubai, you see in Miami, girls are getting this for free, girls are getting that for free, but the guys are all paying.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wouldn't really take advice from a girl. I wouldn't really look at it like that. I just look at it straight as like, is her genetics good? And, you know, I'm thinking about the next generation. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about my last name. I'm thinking about all of that. I'm trying to have like athlete kids because I know that with my mindset and my hustle that and my money, I can give the kids the best of the best.
What about the mindset of the woman? You feel like as long as her genetics are good, that's
Nah.
good.
Mindset's important, man. And I don't like a career woman. You know, I don't want a girl that's like, oh man, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this business. Look, man, you play your role, I'm gonna play my role. I'm gonna go out and hunt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there in the big bad world, and I'm gonna go and hustle and struggle, and I'm gonna deal with all the vultures, all the slides, all the snakes in the real world. I need you to chill at home. When I come back, you know what I mean? Just look after me. And you know what I mean? It's just kind of like that.
All right, we're gonna trend. That's a great segue, right? So, you know, they talk about high value women. What is the type of woman a man on your level look like?
Look, man, a high value woman to me is definitely youth. You know what I mean?
And I say it all the time,
you know,
man. Give them the age range. I mean, they gonna be mad at it. What is the age range of the perfect woman for a high value man?
It's about 21 to 20, max 23. You know what I mean?
Ooh, 20. I'd have said 25. He said, you know why? Because you get her at 23, it's gonna take a couple years to get to know her. Then she's 25. So 21 to 20, 21, 22, 23.
Yeah,
you ain't that, it's over with.
Yeah, I think that's a good, like, I wouldn't date a girl that's over 25. Yeah. Like, not that I would break up with a girl once she hits 25, but I wouldn't start dating a girl that's over 25. Yeah. Why? Because you know for a fact she's had 2 or 3 boyfriends. You know, probably with some
more than that.
Probably with some lame dudes, right? That like, she's got all these bad habits. She doesn't know how to. She thinks she's a boss bitch and all that shit. So, and she comes with trauma as well. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like a girl that's even had a boyfriend before. Man, that's a trick.
I like a woman who, when I meet her, she done had one boyfriend her whole life. They broke up with. So she don't got too much, you know, trauma. You know, back in the day, man, I used to be a turnout artist, man. And I think that's always the best, right? Some people, they get a woman already been in the game. I like to get a woman who ain't never been in the game because when I bring her into the game gonna be what I tell her. Yep. Rather than you got to erase all this bullshit the last dude did. Well, I think we should do it like this. I think, well, this is how it's supposed to go. You get a woman who ain't got too much. So I say in the same thing in the square world. You get a woman who ain't had too many boyfriends. You can train her how you want to. She's easily moldable. You know?
Yeah, that's it, man. And another thing I look for, right, is her parents together.
Oh, that's,
you know what I mean? Because if her parents are still together,
oh, you giving them some game I ain't gave them before.
If her parents are still together, that means that you know that she's not just breaking up easy or because, hey man, you know, I just get bored easily. Like some girls, they be like, oh, I get bored easily. Bitch, you a thought. You know what I mean? Because like, I don't care if you get bored easily. Like a man will stay with a girl. Doesn't matter, you know what I mean? But like these girls, they be like, oh, I'm bored. I'm this, that, and the third. And it's like, come on, man. Like,
I say it all the time. Anybody can't emulate what they haven't seen. So if they haven't seen a good, successful relationship, it's going to be hard for them to become that with you. So if they've seen their mother with a bunch of different dudes, that's what they're going to model. But if they've been with, it's always different, man. I look for a woman. What's your relationship with your mother, with your father, with your family? If she got a good family, if she goes home on Thanksgiving with her family, I say, okay, that's a woman I can bring into my life because we can have that same type of thing.
Exactly. And I look at it like this, right? If she's just raised by the mom, and the mom and the dad broke up, then you know the mom's raising her and the mom's saying like, man, that shit, you don't need a man. Actually, you do need a man. You know what I mean? I don't really like see a long-term relationship with a girl that is only raised by her mom. She only learned 50% of the rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let me ask you this. You kind of touched on it, but okay, so 50-50. It's always a question. 50-50 with a woman. I mean, a dude on your level, man. A woman's rent and things to you, that's like pennies to you. Does it make a difference? Do you still have to qualify her as far as does she like me? Or is it off the dribble? It's nothing to me. I got it.
No, look, man. I think that any man that try to do 50-50 with the girl's not a man. You know what I mean? Like that's just my thing.
What if she just meets you? She just meets you. It's just off the dribble.
I think you shouldn't even be dating if you're trying to get 50-50 with a girl. That's my opinion because I think you should just be focused on the back. Now saying that, like I said, it's very easy to ascertain if she's just coming around for a free ride.
Right.
Because I'm very harsh on a girl, right? Like,
So she still got to qualify to get that.
bro, she's got to qualify.
It ain't just off the drip.
And it's not about money.
Yeah.
Because for girls, it's not about money to qualify.
Yeah.
It's about other things. Like I said, right? A very easy way is just look at her Instagram. Has she been to Mykonos? She's been to Ibiza. She's in Miami. If she's got the highlights with all the cities,
yeah,
and you know she's 21, 23, it's like, come on, man. Like, you didn't tag the sponsor. Yeah. You know that you got flowing out. And that's a big red flag. Yeah. So I wouldn't even waste my time. And then also, you know, like, you just see who she follows. Bro, like, you gotta do your groundwork, man. You know, like, when you're researching about a girl, just put her in Google, put her name in Google, check who she follows. If she's following all these different guys and promoters from this club, promoters from that club, that's straight red flag. Yeah. So I wouldn't even waste my time. And you know what I mean? Like, I look at my time as very, very valuable. So I'm not even wasting my time going out on a date or nothing with a girl that she's following all these different promoters. Like, she just gets put into the, you know, like, tag and release category. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you go fishing?
Yeah. Catch and release. Right? It's just a sport.
It's just a sport, man.
Okay, I got a serious question, right? I've never asked you this before, right? How do you feel when it comes to kids? Because I'm going to tell you personally, when I was younger, man, I wanted a huge legacy. I wanted a bunch of kids till I had my first baby mother. Yeah. I didn't really realize that when a woman has leverage on you, she's a different person than when she doesn't. Yep. So it kind of scared me to ever really want to give a woman leverage on me, because it's like, how do you know how she's going to act until she knows she has a power on you, which is a kid that you're emotionally attached to? Do you go through that on your same level, or is it like it's different because you got so much money it don't affect?
I've been through that, man. And I say, like, girls, especially like bitter exes, right? Yeah, they use the kids as leverage.
Even on your level.
Even on my level, man, because like they know that the rain dance is finished, you know, like the money's coming to an end. So they try to use that leverage, man, and it's kind of disgusting, you know, but it is what it is, man. You just got to keep it moving, bro. Like, when you deal through all this adversity in the business world and the real world, like I say, staying fit, staying in the gym, you know, this is just another thing, man. You don't really worry about it too much. Yeah. Just keep it moving, man.
So, hey, you know, that lets you know, man, some problems is universal. Don't matter what type of money you got, you still going through the same type of things when it comes to women.
Yeah, man.
So, okay, let me ask you this, right? So, when you got with a woman who tried to use your kids against you, was that a characteristic you saw earlier and that you overlooked, and looking back, you said, I seen it, or is it something that was completely not even there?
Nah, man. It just comes up on you. You know what I mean? Like, I look at it like this, like, when you're out chasing money, getting money, focus on the bag, right? Then the girl says, but you didn't never spend time with me, or you don't have time for me. So, you know, I went over here and this other guy, he's talking to me. And then if you don't have money, then they say, like, well, you're boring. You ain't got money. You're not taking me here and there. So that's why I say girls are liability, man. Like, you got to make sure that, look, unless you got your money up, I wouldn't even waste my time dating, man.
Hey, that's some game. If you ain't even got your money, he ain't say up. He said up. Don't even waste your time. I feel the same. I done spent 10 years dealing with a bunch of women, going to the club, having all of these 3 times. I look back on it and say there was not one thing that I did that helped me. If I did none of it, my life would have been better. My life, it wasn't better for any of it. So if I could go take all that back and just work, I would have did it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Let's get into some of the questions. Did you get any questions on your phone?
You got some more?
I got some questions that they asked. Let me see. You already did that one.
Oh, okay. Let's say BBLs or
yeah. We was talking about that another night at dinner. Yeah, go ahead. So, what do you think? What does a high value man, a real high value man, think about these BBLs?
Man, I like natural, right? Because the thing is, when you got a BBL, right? What's the only clothes that you can wear that's gonna make it look good, right? You can't wear like baggy clothes when you got a BBL, or else you're gonna look like a square, right? You're gonna look like a rectangle. So you gotta wear the tight clothes. You know what I mean? And like, I don't like that, man. Like, I like a girl that she's natural. Like, I want my girl straight all natural. You know what I mean? Because it's like this, right? When you're walking, right? When you're walking with a girl, you want the guys to kind of be like intimidated to even approach her because she's just looking like, he's looking like, damn, like I couldn't even talk to her. She's going to shut me down straight away because she's just bossing it, right?
Yeah.
But the girls with the BBLs and the tight dresses and the tight skirts and everything, man, every girl's just looking like, damn, I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to like, you're just straight away sexualized. And then even the girls are hating on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like to walk with a girl that the girls want to be like, and the guys get intimidated by. That's the type of girl that I want.
That's deep, and you hearing it from the high level himself. I say it all the time. These BBLs is like a circus act. See, a high level dude don't want to bring that to the Wimbledon. Don't want to bring that to the horse race because you're a circus act.
Polo club.
Yeah, the polo club. He might hit it, but he don't want to bring you around his friends and his colleagues. You're not wife material. You are making yourself sexualized, and that's how he sees you and everybody else sees you. So you think you're getting the attention, but you're getting the wrong type of attention. You will never marry a man on a high level with that type of circus act body.
Never.
Them rubbery stomachs. Come on now. Y'all don't even go to the gym when you get it.
Come on, man.
You know?
At least go to the gym, you know what I mean? And, you know, I like a girl that just trains at the little, you know, in private, you know, at the big gym wearing all the revealing clothes, man. Like I see that all the time.
At the gym like, wearing the revealing clothes.
Come on, bro.
With the little thing in their ass crack.
Come on, man. Like, you don't do like, the front-legged deadlifts and shit, and you see the cheeseburger, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like,
so listen, you hearing it from here, a high level individual, what he actually looks like. And y'all wonder why y'all not catching dudes you want, because he's telling you right now what he thinks.
Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy because for a guy to get a girl, right, he has to really understand what does a girl want? What is a girl looking for? Right. And that's a guy who can, like, you know, provide, protect. He's a boss. Like I said, with Google Maps, we know the direction. We know the quickest route to get to where we're going. Yeah. Whereas, like, these girls, man, they don't have a clue about it.
What are the top 3 red flags you see in women today?
Man, for me, a woman who tells me no, a woman when I tell her to stop doing something, she got a problem with it. And me, when I talk to a woman, when I first meet a woman, you know what I tell her? When she say, what's your name? I say, daddy, save it as daddy. If she can't save it as daddy, I know she don't really like me like that. So really a red flag to me is a woman who don't like me a lot. A woman who is not cooperative with me, because I'm only looking for a woman who likes me a lot. Like, she can't just like me a little bit. She has to like me a whole hell of a lot. When she walks into that club, it's a man in the club that she says, damn, that man is fine. I can't wait till he come and talk to me. If I'm not that man to her, I don't even want her. So that's a red flag to me.
So you're not even looking at, like, who's the hottest girl, right?
Nah.
Because that's what a lot of people get wrong. They see the hottest girl, then they go and approach her, they try to get with her, but they like her more than she likes them.
Yeah, that's how
that's a straight away red flag, because the girl needs to like the guy more than the guy likes the girl.
Hey, listen, you see, even on his level, he's saying the same thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
It don't work like that. If you like the woman more than she like you, it's not going to be a good relationship. The woman always has to like you more. Otherwise, she's not going to have no respect for you.
So what's the biggest red flag for you?
Biggest red flag for me, man, is when I approach a girl and she's got the stack of the Cartier love bracelets. You know what I mean? Because if I see a girl with the basic gold love bracelets and she's stacked up, you know that she got a gift from all these different dudes, right? Because if she's really just with the one dude, she could just be with one dude before, right? And you let her fly. He's gonna get her the one with the diamonds, right? He's gonna get her the big boy one, because we're trying to have a wrist like that full of the plain gold love bracelets. So if you see that, you know that's one from each different dude. So that's a straight red flag right there, man.
All right, y'all. On the flip side, what are 3 green flags that will make a woman stand out to you?
Okay, for me, right?
Give me one. Actually,
one green flag that will make a woman stand out. As soon as I start talking to her, as soon as she knows that I exist, she better not be adding no other guys on her Instagram.
Yeah.
If she even following other guys, then you know that that's a straight red flag. So if she's not adding any other guys from the moment that you talk to her, and in fact, she's removing the guys, right? Because she doesn't need them anymore. Like,
that's
for me, like, I'm like,
hey, that's heavy. I ain't checked that one. Is she removing guys?
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna have to add that to my repertoire.
Yeah, I tell a girl like this, right? If you really want to be with me, you need to remove all the guys off your thing list that, you know, and even the girl tells me, oh, he's gay. I'll be like this. I'll be like, has he ever fucked a girl? Yeah. Well, he's not gay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He just waiting for his opportunity.
I hate when girls be using that line, oh, he's gay, or nah. He's not gay. If he's fucked the girl before, he's not gay.
Nah, that's for sure. They ain't trying to play with that one right there.
A green flag for you and a woman?
Green flag for me, man, is when I meet a woman and she want to see me every day. Every day she asking, can she see me? Can I see you today? Can I see you today? If a woman not even trying to do that to me, I know she don't like me that. But I love nothing more than a woman who lets me know she want to be in my presence.
I like that. I like that.
Well, I got another one.
Okay.
Another green flag, right? Is like, and I'm not saying the girl's got to give me all this money in that, but for example, when I said this before, if you come to my house, right, and you open my fridge and you see it's not that much food there because I'm always eating out at restaurants and that. But then the next time she comes, she's bringing milk.
Oh, heavy.
She's bringing steak.
Come on.
You could just spend $200.
Man.
For me, that's a straight green
Come
flag
on.
because most of these girls out there, when they see someone rich, someone with money, they're thinking, what can I take from this guy?
Yeah.
But it's the girl that goes, what can I add to this guy's life? How can I make his life easier? That's when you get
that's big. I should have said that first. If I go out to dinner with a woman and I'm paying, at least come out with the tip, at least saying, let me get you this. Can I get you a drink? Listen, women are selfish just naturally.
Yeah.
So a woman don't never want to spend her money. So if a woman goes out her way to spend her money on you, man, you know that's somebody. Man, I had a broad, it was my birthday. She got me the new MacBook. I told her I was trying to do some streaming. I had another broad. She got me a ring. It ain't the best ring, but it's still a ring,
Damn.
So when a woman does something for me, I don't care how big it is. I could have did it myself, but the fact they did it without me having to ask them, that let me know something to me. So no, that's right. That's damn near one number one. I'm gonna have to scratch the first one.
Now y'all both are very highly successful men at this point, and
that's why I got him.
You have a big following, and I want to personally ask y'all a question that maybe goes outside of the regular niche that you guys have. So we talk a lot about red flags and green flags of women and things they do wrong, but what's the most amount of money you guys have individually spent on women? Can you remember?
Oh, damn. See, like when I go to a fashion show, right, I'm dripping. Like I'm wearing mink. I'm wearing all the fur. I'm at least spending $100,000 just on the fashion show. So if I'm taking a girl with me, I can't have her looking like Raggedy Ann next to me, right? It doesn't look good in the photos and the content. So I'll be spending big bags, man, sometimes. But, I look at this, man. It's like, it's an experience, I'm going to an event and all that stuff. So, and it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. For me, it's kind of like he just said. I'm already living my life. If I want a woman to come with me and enjoy my company, enjoy her company, man, we gonna do what I've already been doing. Like as far as like buying cars and things like that, man, anytime I ever bought a car, man, she done gave me the money to buy the car. At least some of it, you know what I'm saying? So, man, a woman ain't coming to get with me to get something from me. That's just not how I do. But at the same time, if a woman come get with me and she ready to produce and contribute long enough, then that is a woman that I will come out of my pocket for. But that ain't how I start.
Shit.
Goldie, how important do you think a woman is to a man's success?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think she's important at all. I actually think she's probably the most detriment to most men's success. I keep it honest. Most dudes I see, the reason they'll never be successful is because that broad next to them. They taking his time and his energy, which is the most important thing. Man, I hate when a broad say, "Oh, I don't want your money. I just want your time." Broad, you want the most important thing I got, which is my time and my energy. Most women are just taking and draining your life force from you. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you have the right woman, and she's supporting you and she's giving you the right energy, she's giving you the right motivation, she's not giving you a problem, then okay, she could be an asset. But I feel like you could be that same asset by yourself. So I feel like, man, a woman should come after you're already in motion, man, because ain't no woman gonna hey, man, I ain't met a superstar woman. I ain't met Beyonce trying to put me on. Every woman that I've ever got with, her life is better because of me. It ain't never been the opposite.
Yeah, like I said, man, I think that a man shouldn't even be dating until he's got his money up, until he's like bossed up, right? It's not even about the money. It's about being bossed up. It's about being a G, because if you're in your 20s, right, and you don't have all your money all the way up, the type of girl that you're attracting,
man,
it's not going to be the best that you could get. So why are you wasting your time and energy on a 5 when you come into your 30s and you're manned up, you got all this experience, you got all this life knowledge, you got your businesses up, you got your money up, now you're getting a girl. See, for me, right, I need my girl to wake up half an hour before me. Set your alarm half an hour before I wake up. I need you to have a coffee ready for me because I'm about to go.
That's some game.
I'm about to go into the world and attack the motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? Hey. Like I'm gonna go in and hunt. So I need you to be at home sharpening my arrows. Like it's like we living in Wakanda. You know what I mean? Like
that's some game. I ain't even thought of. Hey, bitch, how your motherfucking ass up 30 minutes before me with my shit ready? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's some game. No, because I say it like this, man. I ain't never had a broad put me on. And the only broad who put me on and gave me some money, I had to teach her and learn her and mold her. Yeah. The best she could do for me is what I teach her. So it's like, that's why I don't like really approaching too many women. Cause like, why would I chase you down to teach you something? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I've never had a woman who was just on a whole nother level come to me and be like, I want to change your life. I'll take you to Dubai. I do that shit all the time though, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't give a broad too much credit.
That's a good answer. Let's talk about energy here. Something that I think women, as you become more and more successful, like to take a lot of, leaving the money and the time out. A cool video that you put out a while back, Goldie, where you said that if your girl was wearing a shirt of like a specific artist or something, for example, you tell that bro once to take that shit off.
And I stand on that shit. I don't give a fuck if it's Tupac, and I love Tupac. Listen, my women say this shit all the time, and I always got to correct them, right? They be like, oh, I love so-and-so music. I say, what you say? You mean you like his music. Don't ever tell me you love him. No, you like his music. It's a big difference. Man, you got to check all of that. There's no man that's not with my woman that she can speak highly of but me. If you gonna wear a man's shirt, you better wear my face on your shirt. That's really how I feel. How dare you promote and campaign for another man who's not doing nothing with you? Ain't you in Dubai with me? Ain't you here with me? Ain't I helping your business? Aren't I giving you all this game? So therefore, campaign for me like that. Don't ever campaign for another man like that. You ain't going to no man concert front row unless I'm there with you. Why? You gonna be fanned out on a man who don't even know you? Come on, that's goofy to me.
Bro, that makes the man look bad. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm with a girl and she's fanning too much over a guy, it's like, come on, bro. Like, that's a bit weird. You know what I mean? Like, you better cut that motherfucker out the playlist. You know what I mean? Like, he's canceled, man. That's what R. Kelly is. He's canceled.
It's kind of like a mental illness. How could you like somebody so much that you don't even know and he don't even know you? Bitch, you kind of weird. I can't fuck with weird ass bitches, man. That's how I feel.
I even look at my boys wearing like dudes jerseys and that. I'm like, come on, bro.
I hate when I say that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, why are you wearing that guy's jersey, man? Like, that's another man. Like, come on, bro.
Not only is you wearing this jersey, you get in front of the TV and rooting for him.
I say it's crazy. Like, they'll have a team, right? And they'll be like, oh man, the best day of my life was when my team won the championship. Man. I'm like, damn, that was really the best day of your life, man. Not even your accomplishment.
Man.
I'm like, come on, bro.
That's heavy. Cause that show you the mindset of people. Ain't no way. Like, even when I was younger, like I would try to get into it cause everybody was into it. But it's like, I can't get involved in something I'm not playing. I'm not playing the game. How can I care about a game I'm not playing? Unless I got money on it and I don't gamble. So,
yeah.
I
like that one, man.
Another one I was thinking of is specifically, like, we talk about red flags and everything, but how do you immediately identify the fact of knowing that a girl is really hanging out with you for money or for some ulterior motive?
Bro, because like, I'm not making it rain like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just making
because the reason why I asked that is because y'all quite flashy, dripped out with the chains and everything. So it's very easy for a woman to look at that and say, hey, like, I want a piece of that. Yeah. Right? How do you know and differentiate the two? Are you always aware immediately? And
you're like, okay. Look, I'm not making it rain like that, right? If I spend $1,000 at dinner, I need $1,000 worth ahead. You know what I mean? So like, everything evens out at the end with me, man. It's not like I'm just making it rain and you're not giving me nothing in return. So it's like that, man.
I love that. Goldie, what's one non-negotiable that you expect from a woman that you're going to properly take serious or a date?
Oh, man, she just got to do anything I say and nothing I don't, man. She can't never tell me no. She got to, if I ask you to do it, you got to do it. It's really that simple. I'm not negotiating on that because if I negotiate on that, we're going to negotiate on things in the future. When a woman deal with me, and that's why a bunch of women ain't gonna deal with me, but I don't need a bunch of women. See, a lot of these dudes, they want to be the perfect man and charming, and they want 1,000 girls to like them, but they don't understand this, man. It's only gonna be a handful that's really gonna bust a grape and really do something for you anyway. So I'm gonna be me, and I must have these hard standards. I've never not been able to find a handful of women. That's all I need in this world. A woman has to do everything I say and stop doing everything I tell her not to. And it's no non-negotiable. If a woman can't do what I tell her to do, it don't matter how bad she is. It don't matter how good she look. I'm not fucking with her. And that's really how I feel.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what else we got.
I'll fuck with you, baby.
That's really how I feel, too.
I think we went over the topic of like women who are independent, right? Yeah. I think we already did that shit. No important is communication.
Oh, okay.
I'm got these questions I have.
Yeah, let me see what I got right now. Bro, I think we got at least some virals, right?
Now we do.
But listen, bro, I need to do the price check. I need to do the price check more
on it. Yeah, just straight that.
I need to do that at the end. And you had the ding, ding.
Yeah.
The cash
I
register.
kept cutting you off talking. You ain't even get to how much the jacket costs.
Oh, no, it's not that much.
I got one that could be cool.
Video.
I got one. I'm thinking, I don't know. I think maybe the way you guys could answer this is like, can go to a pickup line or not.
Oh, yeah, go to pickup line.
Yeah. Sam, what's your? I mean, maybe Goldie can ask you that. Probably best.
You want? All right, I'll ask him.
Wait, you got something funny on that?
Huh?
Go to pickup line.
Ah, shit! I was just gonna tell him my pickup line.
Okay.
Sam, do yours. Sam, what's your go-to pickup line?
My go-to pickup line. You know what I mean? I try to break the ice. You know what I mean? So I just walk up to a girl and I'll be like, "Do you attract flies?" And they'll be like, "What the hell?" I say, "Cause you're the shit, baby."
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I mean? Like, you can't take yourself too serious, man. You know what I mean? Like, for me, a girl likes someone funny, right? You can have all the money and everything, but they want to be around good company. And I say it like this, right? Even when you're higher up, man, see the girls, you want to be the fun guy, right? If you're just having fun with girls, you want to be the guy that the girls are having fun with. You know what I mean? So that way, you're getting all the sex, you're getting all of that, but without the strings attached. Because she knows that you're not going to take her serious. You're not looking for something serious with her, but you're the bad boy, you're the fun guy. And she's still going to be hooking out with you for free, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Goldie, your girl asked you to check your phone. What you saying?
My girl would never. Like, it wouldn't even be a question.
She know better.
Yeah, no, I'm being so serious. Like, most dudes, they get into a relationship and the dynamics is not right. That's why, like, I'll be with a girl, right? And sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, I'm the prize." I'll be like, "No, I'm the prize." She'll be like, "We could both be the prize." I'll be like, "We can't." Because for me to say that we're both the prize means that we're on the same level. And that diminishes the accomplishments and the things I've accomplished in my life. We're not going to do that. Because the moment your woman sees you at eye level, she's going to treat you at eye level. You know what that means? She's going to talk to you like you one of her girlfriends. We're not that. I'm not that. She has to know I'm head and shoulders up here. That don't mean I talk to you like you less than me, but it lets you know and I know that I've accomplished things and done things that you can't do. And you have to respect me as such. If the respect level ain't like this, man, it's going to be a problem. Ain't no woman with me can I be on the same level with because she going to talk to me like that. And how does women talk to their friends?
Yeah.
Sam, what you think?
Sorry, what was the question?
I was saying, what you think about that?
What was it again? The question?
It's about if a girl asks you to do something, for example.
Oh yeah, see, for me, man, like I would never show a girl my phone, but if I ask to see her phone, she better show it because you know what I mean. It's not a 50-50 relationship. You know what I mean? Like I'm paying for everything. So and there's different rules and requirements with what a guy and a girl looks for, right? But in saying that, when we talk all this talk, we're not like degrading women. Actually, I love women. I put them up here, but there's different roles in a relationship.
You can't do what I do.
And it's the same thing with running a business, right? You can be a boss by screaming at people, telling them what to do, or you can show them what to do. And the way that we try to tell guys, or the way that we are, is we lead by example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not even going to be a question. My woman respect me so much, she's not even going to ask that. And if I ask her to see her phone, she going to give it to me because that's how it is. It's just a difference, right? It's like this, right? Your woman go into her job. She talks to her boss a certain way. Why? Because he's above her, right? So she need to come the same way with me. I'm above you in certain ways. Don't mean I don't treat you right because you still get to enjoy all the fruits of my labor. So treat me like that. Now listen, if it's a woman around here and she taking me to Dubai, you know what I'm saying? Like having me eat 5-star. Well, shit, she might ask me whatever she want, but that ain't the case. So she can't do that. I tell women all the time, they like, well, is that fair? No, it ain't fair. But guess what? This is my house. This is Goldie's state. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be here. You can get your passport and go fuck with Sam, go fuck with somebody else who might let you do that. But around here, certain rules and regulations, and you can get with it and be here and enjoy everything we doing, or take your passport and go somewhere else. You know, because this is what it's going to be around here.
If you want to get your visa stamp, you know what I mean? There's rules and regulations to get in that stamp.
Go through immigration.
You gotta go through immigration, baby.
I love that. Next question I got for y'all, man, is what y'all think about is it valid for a man to have multiple different relationships while they are with one girl? What y'all think about that? I'm not speaking about in your own personal. I'm not saying what y'all are doing, but I'm saying for the general man, do you think it's reputable or it's valid for them to have multiple different relationships while they got a girlfriend?
Look, man, I think a guy should do what he feels that he can do, right? So, like, you look at different cultures, man. why in different cultures, one guy can have multiple women, but only if he can support them, right? It's because at the end of the day, what is the reason of living, right? Is to reproduce and to keep the human population going. That's it. All the stuff in between is just fugazi, right? The end of the day is to keep the human species going. So if a guy has more resources and he can afford and he can maintain it mentally, because, bro, mentally it can be challenging as well. Then I say, look, man, if you're upfront with your girl, then you should be able to do whatever you want, man, as a boss, you know what I mean? But like you said, only a certain few women is going to understand and accept that, but we're not trying to appease every single woman, you know what I mean?
Goldie, what you think about that? You know, and I think Sam's particularly speaking about our culture here that we got, where we got the ability to marry 4 different women, and as long as you can support them, and even for, you know, as far as what the actual book says, it says that you don't even gotta tell them that you with another 3-4 people. So that's an interesting fact. What you think about that? Do you think that there's a reason for that? And do you think that it's correct and morally ethical?
Man, this is how I feel. I don't really feel like what everybody should do. I feel like what I should do, and I'm going to do what I want to do, right? And I feel like every man should do what they want to do. If you want to have multiple women, have multiple women. And if the women are okay with that and you up front and they would, man, I've never met a woman who liked me who said she wasn't going to be with it. I tell a woman like this, if she meet me, she be like, oh, you got a girlfriend? I said, there's always some women around me. They still deal with me. If you like me enough, you're going to deal with it. I've never met a woman who liked me who said, oh, she wasn't going to deal with it. Even if she said it at first, she ended up coming around. So to me, because one thing I'm not going to do, this is how I feel all the time, right? Like a dude in Sam's position. Why would you work so hard to have all this money? Because the point of money is to what? Be free. To be free, to turn around and put yourself in handcuffs and say, I can't do this. I can't deal with this woman. I got to sneak around. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen. I didn't work this hard to get all this money so I could have all these women and not deal with them and lie and sneak around like a little kid. I'm not doing it. So that's just how I feel. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, moral, what, I don't know. But I know for me, I'm going to do whatever I feel like doing. And what I feel like doing is having whatever woman who like me be around me. Now, I'm not saying they all got to be together, but what I'm not going to do is be sneaking around like a little broad, having a second phone, texting. No, it is what it is. Hey, baby, do what you want. You want to leave her from around here? Go ahead. I tell women all the time, listen, I'm going to be here regardless. So if you want to get mad and go somewhere, it's going to be another woman happy to take your place. So to me, I feel like men don't really understand their value because it be athletes, actors, these super successful people who give not only money, but status to their woman. And they're sneaking around, not being able to have multiple women as if they're not the prize. Baby, it's a million women who would love to be here. Why am I sneaking around for you? I've never met a woman that special.
I love it. Goldie, this kind of like thought process that you go with, which is honestly, I mean, we all men, I think, can agree on with you. When did that happen? When did that switch happen? Was there a point in time where...
When I was 16 years old, my uncle moved down the street. He was a player. You know, he came down the street back in the time. It was a Hummer H2s. He had a 30-inch rim in the back, 30-inch rims. He had a broad next to him, 2 broads in the back. He had the Benz. He had the 4-door Benz. He had the little Jag. All the women living in his house. And he was telling them what it was. And they was all happy. They enjoyed life. They was going to, and it broke my paradigm because all I saw was dudes being married, lying. Me, I had a girlfriend at the time. I'm cheating on her. I'm lying. I'm thinking that's normal. I had no idea that it's people living a life with multiple women and they happy about it. So that's when everything changed for me. And I never went back from that.
Yeah, I look at it like this, right? You see everyone talking now, especially like Elon Musk on X, right? They're talking about population decrease, and that's how bad that is for the economy, right? So then I think about it. Why is that? Why is Western people having less and less babies, right? And I think about it, it's because a girl can only have a baby once a year. You know what I mean? Well, I can have a baby. I can get a girl pregnant every day. So I'm like, it's not my problem that you take too long to have a kid, right? You need to speed that up, or I gotta do it with other women. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I'll tell you this too, man. I got different women, right? And I enjoy something different about different ones. Some got different. This girl, she over here, she love good music. We go to the concerts. This woman over here, she likes to be in the house. She don't like to do nothing but rub my back and hang out. You know, this woman over here, it's different things I like about different women. One woman ain't got it all for me. Maybe one day when I can't do nothing, I'll settle down with one. But until then, man, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And they all watch this. And yes, baby, it is what it is. If you don't like it, another one going to come take your spot.
I got 2 more questions from us. I know I've been taking a lot of your time, but the next question I got is, we talk a lot about in the perspective of like a young guy, 20, 30s, right? What's the right woman for him? Green flag, red flag. What do y'all got to say for the men who are probably in the audience right now watching your videos in relationships already, maybe already married or got a baby mama and they stuck and they ain't got none going for them, nothing. What's the first call of action there? Is it get rid of the broad? Is it get into the money, get into the hustle? What do they do in that position? You got a wife, you know, you 35, 40 years old and your wife is, you know, baby mama, you know, running you for child support. Like, what you do in that position right there when you stuck?
Yeah, I feel like you got to tap in with some killers, bro. Like, you got to tap in with some high level men, people that's on the grind, people that's chasing. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just hanging around, I see it, man. I see dudes in their 30s that's been in relationships with the same girl in their 20s, and their life's kind of over, bro. They're overweight, they're unhappy, and you know, to be honest with you, I was in that situation. I was in an 11-year relationship, right? And I'm there sitting. I turned 30, and I'm like, damn, I feel old. Why? Because I was already hanging around with the female, you know what I mean? Yeah. And actually, the female at 30, she's old.
Yeah, she old.
We're young, you know what I mean? Like, we're just starting to be attractive to women at that age. So I'm like, man, if the people that feel that stuck, you know what I mean? You really need to hang around with killers, man. Like tap in with Goldie or whatever, and people like that. That's really gonna motivate you and push you and teach you to be great. Because I feel like if you're really looking at yourself and you're like, man, I'm not even operating at 100%, then why is you're not attracting, bro? You're chasing. You know what I mean? So like, you know, in your heart of hearts, am I in my best physical shape? Am I mentally sharp? Am I on point? Do I have them hang around killers with me? And when I say killers, I mean like other high level people that's chasing it, that's on the grind every day. Like you see me, bro, I could really be sleeping until 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And I'm up at 5, 6 in the morning every single day.
No, you on point with your gym.
Yeah, man.
You like, I've been in the gym for you, even woke up.
Yeah, and that's the hardest thing, right? Is because when you don't need to do it and you still do it. You see all these athletes, right? As soon as they retire, they get obese. They get fat. Why? Because they don't need to train anymore. So I say, man, like, you got to stay active. You got to stay in the gym. Just look at yourself in your heart, man. Am I operating at 100%? And the question is, most of the time, just no, you know what I mean?
You said it. It's like being around somebody like you, how you moving, even though you got more than most people and you still moving, you still, you can sit back and kick back, but you still get up every morning. You still in better shape than 99% of people. That's that mindset you had. That's probably what got you to where you are, is that type of mindset. But to be around that mindset, shit, it motivates. I'm sitting right here listening. I'm motivated again. Like, God damn, I gotta get on my grounds in the morning, you know?
Yeah. No, I see it a lot, man. I see it a lot with, I see it a lot with people, right? I see that they come to Dubai, right? And then, you know, Dubai is like, it can be a trap for people that's just got money, right? Because every single night there's 50 things going on. There's people flying in from all over the world, trying to party, trying to get money, trying to get money off you, right? Like you're nearly getting scammed from every single encounter you come, right? It might be a dude trying to hustle a secondhand car to you or this, that, girls trying to hustle. And, you know, I see it so many times. I see people like, man, they're killing it. And then next year you don't hear from them again. You know what I mean? Because they get caught up in that lifestyle, man. They get caught up going to parties every single night, drinking, getting up late. And once you get caught in that trap, man, it becomes like a cycle, you know? So that's why I stay focused, man. That's why I don't really drink. To be honest with you, I don't really drink. I hardly drink, but I'm always training every single day. It's like a non-negotiable.
Goldie, just to go back on the topic beforehand, you speak to a lot of men as part of your mentorship program. So you've probably seen a lot of men who are stuck in different situations. And what do you have to say to that question that I had earlier about men being stuck in that kind of relationship?
Listen, I say it all the time. Most dudes that live in quiet lives of desperation, the reason they'll never be successful is because that woman they with. But the number one thing I would say is this: these dudes are like women these days. They're so emotionally deficient on a woman that they feel lost without the woman. They need that companionship. I feel like the one thing that's great about me, I lived in a lifestyle where I had multiple women all the time. They was leaving all the time. Once you get left 100 times, you know, you be okay with being yourself. Because I'm okay with being myself, I'm never going to hang on to a bad relationship, which means I'm never letting a woman who's not helping me in my life and giving me the right energy stay around. I feel like men should work on themselves enough till they're emotionally complete to where they don't feel like they need a woman. So when you don't need a woman, when you get with a woman, it's from a position of strength. And anytime she does something that's out of line, you're easily able to quickly leave her. These dudes are in relationships with women who talk to them crazy, who cheating on them, who are doing a bunch of out-of-pocket stuff. But because they so emotionally depleted, they won't leave her. I'm going to leave a woman like that. Bitch, don't say, bless you when I sneeze. I'm ready to go. I feel like if you feel like that, you're always going to have the right woman around. And when you feel like that, you're never going to hold on to something that's holding you back. And most of these women are holding these dudes back. I feel like most dudes should be by themselves, like he keeps saying. Until you okay being by yourself, you're never going to have the right relationship because it's always going to be a needy relationship. And when somebody knows that you need something from them, they can manipulate you. And that's what most women going to do. So I would say work on yourself, go to the gym, love yourself, build yourself into the person you admire when you look in the mirror. And then you won't need nothing from a woman. So you'll get the right woman. And like he said, stop trying to attract a woman for the level you at, right? You're on such a low level. You're going to attract a low level ass woman on a level you should be surpassing. So you know what's going to happen? You're going to attract her and you're going to be trying to drag some dead weight up to the top, and you get to the top and you're like, why do I even have her? I want to just wait till you get there, then attract some at the higher level.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Another thing is, did you have something to say about that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, even I could be with the most perfect girl, right? But to be honest with you, I prefer being by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I prefer being alone. And I feel like a lot of men, and even, to be honest, bro, we have to learn these lessons, right?
Had to.
The game is not always given to you.
I was the opposite. It was time I was dependent on a woman that was ruining my life. And that's why I'm the way I am now, because I saw how that was.
Yeah. So I see it, man. And even now, like, I could be with the most perfect girl, but I feel like if you're with her too much, she's getting used to you. Yeah. She's not respecting you. She's not like getting butterflies when you walk through the door because she knows you're walking in no matter what. Yeah. She could treat you like that. Man. And she's not going to get butterflies. Why? Because she knows you're coming back at 6 p.m. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't even really like living with a girl, to be honest with you. I prefer to be on my own. And that's the way you get the most done as well, man. That's the way you. Once you learn how to live by yourself, that's when you're not going to tolerate no bullshit.
Yeah. A woman got to come here. I treat myself like this. I have a day by myself, a week by myself. I'm feeling like this every day. So a woman, when she comes in, if my day ain't like this or higher, she done. Most dudes, they say, well, as long as she ain't cheating on me, as long as she cooking clean, that's a good woman. No. A woman that come to me got to be bringing something high level to my life, or I can't have her. Mm-hmm. You gotta raise your standard of what you accept from a woman.
Yep. My last question for y'all from my side is, so, we, as women, you've seen women expect a lot of shit from men, right? Like their boundaries and standards are very, very high based on social media and everything nowadays. I need a rich man. I need a man in shape. I need a tall man, 6 foot, this, that. What do you think about, women going back at you for saying, for example, I want a woman that's, in shape, that in shape, can do this, can do that, can do this for me. And women think that, oh, fuck, like, you were anti-feminist, this, you that. Like, they think that you going out of pocket for saying that stuff. Like, how do you react to that?
No, I look at it like this, right? Women only date up. They usually only date up, right? Well, what do I mean by that? They date someone who's more successful, typically, usually taller than them and all that other things, right? So when we say what we want or what men prefer, they kind of get a bit like, what the hell? That's machoism or that's sexist and all that. I'm like, come on, man. I didn't say that when you was telling me all your requirements. And okay.
Cause Sam, you're pretty particular about your women.
Yeah. What you mean by that?
I mean, just bro, the things that I've heard you high level. I need the girl to be this tall. I need the girl to have this going. I need the genetics. I need this. You always looking at a girl from a standpoint of like reproduction. I feel like that's always the case with you.
Yeah.
Goldie, how do you look at a woman, when it comes down to
man, it's like this, man. I drive a bitch crazy. She don't drive me. Like my uncle told me when I was young, he said, I let it work. She make it work. The broad better make it work. Right? When a woman like you enough, she gonna see mountains and turn them into molehills. A woman don't like you, she gonna see molehills and turn them into mountains. So it's one of those things, like, I'm the one with the expectations. See, back in the day in the game, right, it's like you gotta keep a broad busy, right? Because if you don't keep her busy, her mind gonna get to going, and now she gonna start giving you problems. Man, I'm always need something from, hey, you need to get this again. Hey, you need to, you slipping on here. Man, I keep her running so she can't never keep me running. You know what I'm saying? If you let her have too much time on her hands, she gonna find a problem. She gonna find something she gonna ask you about. So I'm always asking her about something for me.
Last question from my end. Sorry, I know I said that's the last question. Body count. What's the maximum y'all got?
For me, like in a girl?
Yo.
Okay. Damn, to be honest with you, like
to consider dating her. Just dating her.
To consider dating a girl, preferably 0. You know what I mean? Like,
this is knowledge from the game god
and this is what I be trying to tell girls, because you see, like, I hang around with a lot of pretty girls, right? and they jump at the opportunity to go to Mykonos. They jump at, I said, girl, if your highlights is all these different exotic countries, you know what I mean, in the summer, man, you're just a straight red flag. You might be flexing to your friends. It's the same as a guy wearing fake jewelry or faking it till you make it, right? If a girl wants to attract a high level guy, but she's got all these different highlights in her stories, you turning me off. Like, okay, I might put you in the category of smash, but as a serious relationship potential, you'll never be in that.
Y'all better listen to this right here. That was some game you gave them. They don't really know that. These women don't really know what high level dudes want.
Come on, man. Like, you know, we have to know what a girl wants, right? We're going to set the mood. We're going to create the vibe, all this bullshit, right? To even get the chance to hook up with them, right? I'm going to pay for dinner and take them out or find the dinner. You know, get them in the mood, light the candles, put some Jacquees on or some, you know what I mean?
And then she ended up ran through.
No, come on, man. I'm not doing that for
Goldie,
anyone.
what you saying about that body count?
Ask the question again.
So, Goldie, what's the maximum number of a body count on a girl that you would consider dating?
I'm going to say like this, right? Because you'll never know. You ask a woman her body count. I've never asked. You know why? Because she's going to lie to me anyway. You'll never actually know. So I'm going to go based off of actions. But I will say I know for a fact that women with a less body count act differently, right? When you haven't had that many experience, you ain't had that much trauma, you ain't had that much experience, you're going to act in a different way. So, I mean, I'd rather it be less, but I know I'll never know. That's why I'm heavy on how she acts. And I'm going to make sure she has those characteristics that I need that show me she ain't had too much experience. Like the best women I've had were the ones who had a boyfriend until she was 21 and got out that relationship and got with me. The best ones I had are the ones who ain't had too much experience. They super square. They're super inexperienced. They ain't traveled nowhere. Those are the best ones because I can mold them into what I want.
And then listen to the trap music.
Oh my goodness.
What's one thing you can look at a woman for like this and you're like, okay, she got a high body count immediately.
Okay.
Without social media.
Okay. The way that I tell a girl, and it's very easy to ascertain, right, on the first date, because a girl will tell you everything on the first date because she's just kind of casual with you, right? She's not even looking at you serious. So you can ask her all these like questions that you might be asking this, but actually you're trying to find out that. Yeah. So I'll be like, oh yeah, show me your ex-boyfriend. They're quick to pull out the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
From the ex-boyfriend, when she shows you the profile photo, you know, okay, is he an older guy and it looks like he's just a rich dude? And she got the sugar daddy, or was it a normal guy from her neighborhood and it was like some puppy love?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even just that there on the first date is when you need to ask all these questions, but you don't ask a girl direct, what's your body count? You ask it by like, what happened to your ex-boyfriend? What happened, right? They're quick to tell, oh, he was this, he was that. Then you're like, come on, man. Yeah. And then you say, show me your ex-boyfriend. They quick to show you, man. Like, especially if they're proud, right?
Yeah.
And then you see his profile. You see he's like, he kind of like nerdy looking and, you know, it looks like it was just true love.
Yeah.
Or was it an older guy or, you know what I mean? And man, to be honest with you, like, I didn't even like a girl that tried sushi before or wagyu, you know what I mean? I want that melt in your mouth moments.
Yeah.
With me, you know what I mean? Like,
for sure. And you can find a million of them listening. And a lot of times it'd be a lot of cute, beautiful girls that just ain't got no money yet. Tell me, I gotta ask you, Sam, right? Yeah. On the level you at, do you like a woman already coming ready-made? She already put together, already been with a high-level dude, so she know how to move? Or would you take the time with a woman, she cute, she got the potential, and teach her all those things and build her up?
Bro, I hate it when they're being with that because, you know, I don't want to eat some wagyu. Damn, this tastes like A5.
Yeah, I want her first time.
BMS 12. I'm like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I see potential in a girl. Do you know what I mean? That's one thing. Even when I see, like I said before about, I can see a guy, right? He might not, I don't look at someone where they're at. I see where they could be. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing when it comes to girls. So I can see like, damn, you were 7, but you had no surgeries. Yeah. You just wearing like Zara's like a flex for you. I know that if I put the Soap Bay and the cherry on top,
you know, she's a 10 superstar.
You know that.
And it's my creation.
You know what I mean?
Hey, that's how it is in the game, man. You take put a wig on a pig, man, and make her into something. You know?
Come on, man.
I think I got a viral question for y'all here, and it's do you believe that women have a type, or it's all based on money?
Do I believe a woman has a type, or it's based on money?
Like, you know, like you got a woman that might like say, nah, she ain't fucking with you, this, that, whatever. And then like you see she gonna fuck with another nigga, and it's like, okay, do you think that it's because like she got a type, or because
I look at it like this, right? You could have a type, but I'm so unique that you could have put me in the basket. You know what I mean? Like I'm different to every motherfucker that you met. You know what I mean? Like you could be fucking with all of these dudes, And your type might be that, but I'm so unique that you never met a guy like me. I guarantee that. Because see, like, I'm dressing like this, right? But I can talk to you about ancient civilizations. I can talk to you about the economy. I can talk to you about all these different topics, man. Politics. We can go anywhere. We can talk about Pluto, and we can go to the solar systems. We can talk about the history of diamonds. We can talk about everything. And I got a lot of knowledge in everything. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really look at it as like she's got a type, because when she comes to me, I'm one of one, man.
Goldie, what you think about that?
He's saying the same shit. I say the same shit too. But listen, most women that deal with me be like, I would never deal with a dude like you. You're the type of dude I'd never deal with. You know, so man, yeah, you know, another thing, you know, that's why I always talk about connection and network. You know, shout out Bandman Kevo. He the one who linked us up, right?
Yeah, man. I love Kevo.
Yeah, that's why I say, man, your net worth is your network, and you got to get around the right network. So shout out Kevo for that.
Yeah, man. Hey, one thing I got to say about Kevo, man, is like, bro, he's always on the grind. Like, he even motivates me to like stay on top of it with the content and everything. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, man, shout out to Kevo, and like,
don't stop.
It's got good energy, man. So I love that.
Right up. Man, and it's another episode of Dubai edition of Don't Hate the Player,
Learn the Game.
Check us out.